Today I'm rebuilding the San Antonio Spurs in one season to see if we can win an NBA championship. We got the first and eighth pick in the draft, which is really good. But with the first pick, I decided to trade that and Devonte Graham for LaMelo Ball and Vasilija Micic because, I only have one season, can't really develop the guys. Then I traded the eighth pick away for G.G. Jackson and a second round pick. Then I took Tristan da Silva with the 36th pick. And I took A.J. Johnson, former Illawarra Hawk, with the 49th pick. I traded Zach Collins and Charles Bassey for Nikola Vucevic and don't know how to pronounce his name. I also made another trade with the Portland Trail Blazers for Clint Capella and DeAndre Ayton. I traded away Vucevic. And then I traded Clint Capella for Isaiah Joe in a first. Then I signed Luke Cornett in free agency. Then I also signed Danilo Gallinari. Yeah, we had over 20 players. I was going to sign Davis Bertans. Then I traded Danilo Gallinari for Leonard Miller. This is what the roster's looking like, pretty good. Victor Wembanyama, LaMelo Ball, and DeAndre Ayton going to be a big three. Then of course AJ Johnson. Then I traded AJ Johnson, Tristan da Silva, Leonard Miller for Bojan Bojanovic and Duop Reith. Then traded, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Sidney Cisco and Dominic Barlow for Kevon Looney and a first. Then traded Julian Champagne and Duop Reith for Jock Landale and a first. I also traded away a second round pick. Then Mamu and Vasilija Micic away for Terrence Mann and a second round pick. Then I switched Trey Jones' position to small forward because it increased it by 2 overalls. Then traded him and Keldon Johnson for Obi Toppin. Then I swapped Jeremy Sohan to a small forward. Traded Mitchell Robinson and Bojan Bojanovic in a second for Desmond Bane and Jake LaRavia. Then traded Blake Wesley, Jake, and Malachi Braham for Jaime Jaquez and Tayron Prince. Then signed the GOAT Thanasis Antetokounmpo. Then I also swapped Terrence Mann's position to small forward. Then traded him and DeAndre Ayton and 2 firsts for Kawhi Leonard and Nashawn Highland. Then traded G.G. Jackson and Nashawn Highland for Jalen Johnson and don't know how to pronounce his name. Then traded don't know how to pronounce his name and Jalen Johnson for Walker Kessler. Then traded for Peyton Pritchard with Walker Kessler. This is what the roster's looking like. Melo Ball, Desmond Bane, Jaime Jaquez, Kawhi Leonard, and Victor Wembanyama as the starting 5. Then Jeremy Sohan, Obi Toppin, Peyton Pritchard, Isaiah Joe, Jock Landale, and then those were the bench guys. The GOAT Thanasis. First game of the season was a terrible L. LaMelo was our leading scorer with 20. Victor Wembanyama only had 6 points and 6 rebounds. It's a little bit disappointing. Midway through the season, we were 37-12, which is okay, pretty good. And for the All-Stars, we had Victor Wembanyama, and that was it. No LaMelo Ball, no Kawhi. At the end of the season, Luka won MVP and we were 58-24. Rookie of the Year was Dwayne Butler. Paul Reed was 6th Man of the Year. DPOY, the GOAT Wembanyama. After Thanasis, of course. Most improved was, I think it was Azor Thompson. Clutch Player of the Year was Damian Lillard, and Coach of the Year was the Mavs coach, who was Jason Kidd. No one on all NBA teams, which is a bit disappointing, but We'll get over it. Victor Wembanyama, obviously on all defensive first team. Kawhi Leonard as well, but he was injured with a season-ending injury going into the playoffs. So that was going to be worrying. No one on all rookie first or all rookie second since we had no rookies. We were the second seed up in the first round. We were up against Memphis. We took game 1, they took game 2. I sorted that injury out, don't worry. We took game 3 and 4. And we took game 5 to beat them in a 4-1 series. Up against OKC, Kevon Looney suffered an injury. Our 3 main power forwards are all injured. But we have to fight through, but they go up 3-1. So we're going to hop into Simcast for this game. We started off strong. And we were slowly getting back up to them. We were actually leading in the 4th. And we wound up winning the game. Such a close game. Can't believe we won it to send them to a game 6. So, yep, away game. And we were absolutely cooking them. I don't know what was happening to OKC, but they were just struggling. And we take it to a game 7, which I did a few days ago in the finals for the Knicks rebuild. That one was not just one season though. But in the 4th quarter, we were cooking them. And I mean, we just went on a scoring streak in the 4th quarter. We're up by like 30 right now. And I mean, it was just not a close game. And Victor Wembanyama had 37 and 10. Crazy double-double. The Narcissus Goat didn't have any points, unfortunately. But Jeremy Sohan had 25, shout out him. In the conference finals up against Dallas, we go up 2-1, we go up 3-1. Emmanuel quickly won Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and Victor Wembanyama wins Western Conference Finals MVP. So that takes us to the finals. We go down 3-1 versus the Raptors. Both of Kawhi's old teams in a game 7. We're going in Simcast for it. We were cooking them in the 3rd quarter and 4th quarter. And we wound up winning by 33 points? That's crazy. It was led by Desmond Bane. T-Rex arm guy, but he was cooking, so why stop what works? We shot crazy efficiency from 3. 57% it was. I don't understand really what went wrong with the Raptors, but we take them to a game 5. We're simcasting the next one as well. I put Kevon Looney back in the starting lineup. At the start of the game, it was pretty close. Pretty even score. And we go up in the 4th quarter. And we win game 6 by 6 points. The Mo Ball leading the way. So we're going to a game 7 with 2 of Kawhi's former teams. We're going up by like 20. We're up by like 30. They're slowly trying to catch back up, but we're still up 20 and we win the game. The Spurs are NBA champions. Once again. Victor Wembanyama finals MVP. And we did it. Thanks for watching, guys. And I hope you guys have a good day. Oh, and also, the main part of this. The Narcissus got his 2nd championship. the MVP, the GOAT.